folks. Welcome to the Radio Metapole. And today I'm here with you. I'm here with you guys with the second episode of Golden Ratio. I'm your host Doğan, and today we are going to talk about a really well-known artist who is from Turkey. And today we are going to talk about Osman Hamdi Bey. Okay, so I just want to describe Osman Hamdi Bey's life a little bit. So Osman Hamdi Bey was an Ottoman administrator, intellectual, art expert, and also a prominent and pioneering painter. He was also an accomplished archaeologist and is regarded as the pioneer of the museum creators' professions in Turkey. He was the founder of Istanbul Archaeology Museums and of the Istanbul Academy of Fine Arts, which is known back in the time was Sanayi Nefise Mektebi, known today as the Mimar Sinan University of Fine Arts. He was also the first mayor of Kadıköy. You know, when I first read that he was the first mayor of Kadıköy, I got shocked. You know, I didn't know that. Okay, a little bit thing. Okay. Osman Hamdi Bey was the son of Ibrahim Edhem Pasha, an Ottoman Grand Vizier. So I'm going to talk about a little bit of his early life, as you can see. At 1867, replacing Mithat Pasha, who was originally a Greek boy from the Ottoman land of Sakız, orphaned at very young age. Following the Chiss massacre there, he was adopted by Kaptan Derya Hüsrev Pasha and eventually rose to the ranks of the ruling class of Ottoman Empire. Osman Hamdi Bey went to primary school in the popular Istanbul quarter of Beşiktaş, after which he studied law, first in Istanbul and then in Paris. However, he decided to pursue his interest in painting, instead left the law program and trained under French orientalist painters Jean-Louis Gaume and Gustave Bollinger. During his 9-year stay in Paris, the international capital of the fine arts at the time, he showed a keen interest for the artistic events of his day. His stay in Paris was also marked by the first ever visit by an Ottoman Sultan to Western Europe when Sultan Abdulaziz was invited to Exposition Universal by Emperor Napoleon III. He also met many of the young Ottomans in Paris and even thought he was exposed to their liberal ideas. He did not participate in their political activities, being the son of an Ottoman Pasha who was loyal at Sultan and did not challenge the old absolute system. Osman Hamdi Bey also met his first wife, Marie, a French woman, in Paris when he was a student. After receiving his father's blessings, she accompanied him to Istanbul, Constantinople, when he returned in 1869, where the two got married and had 2 cute daughters. Once back in Turkey, he was sent to the Ottoman province of Baghdad as part of administrative team of Mithat Pasha. In 1971, Osman Hamdi returned to Istanbul as the vice director of protocol office of the palace. During the 1870s, he worked on several assignments in the upper echelons of the Ottomans bureaucracy. He appointed as the first mayor of Kadıköy in 1875 and stayed in that position for 1 year. Okay, so that was a little bit about his early life, and after that, I'm gonna talk about one of the beautiful paintings he made. But that painting is really have been argued. The people have been arguing about this painting because the painting is lost. That's the one thing, and the second thing, the painting has absolute symbols in it. Like back in the time, people thought that there was a bad, that painting is a bad statue for their religion, for the religion of Muslims in Islam. So the painting is called La Genies, was built in 1901 at the time, and the art that was achieved by Demirbank is actually lost. The art, according to some anthropologists, the painting implies the importance of the status of a woman. Some people thought that. Religious books thrown on the ground symbolize the religious pressure that prevent women's freedom. Women's pose looks like John Lean Gomez was his one of the features back in the time in France. Tangra statue. So some people think that Osman Hamdi was inspired, and actually, this is true. You know, Osman Hamdi inspired by that statue, and made the whole painting. So I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the painting. At the painting, I'm just trying to find the painting. Yeah. At the painting, we can see the lady who is wearing a yellow, nice dress that may look like a really expensive piece in the time. And we can see at the background there are some drawings in the wall, some Arabic words that been writing on the wall. And the very right of the painting, there's a really big candle. That's another symbol, and under his feet there is Quran, I think that's the true word, and under his feet there's the book shelves and everything, and under the books, left to right the books, there's there's a steam coming out the thing. I can't say the word. I don't know the word. I'm sorry. Intense. Yeah. And incensed. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And whatever. Yeah. And with that painting, we can see that the lady is wearing the dress, and the dress, the side parts, is really opened, and she is not wearing a hijab. So those people think that she may or not be an Islamic woman at the time, and trying not to, what seem like she is telling us like the freedom she has in his bones, in the blood she has, and everything. And that painting, actually, some of the people has thought that that lady can be Osman Hamdi's wife's yacht. So they thought about that, and this painting has a mystery in it. Actually, why did he? He's a Turkish man. He was known as being a Muslim and everything, but he draw that. That's a really big appointment for us. So for that painting, there is a book called Tekvin by Arif Ergin, and with that book you can just read it down and see the whole painting. With the whole with the meanings of the symbols. Okay, I'm gonna fix that real quick. With that book, Tekvin, you can clearly see that what's the meaning of the symbols. The book has the answers for you. If you have any questions about this painting, the book will answer you, actually, because I didn't have a chance to read the book, but as soon as I read, I'm gonna definitely make another program about it. You can be sure about that. So it was a little bit of the program is really short, as you can see, because I choose to, in every program, we are choosing one artist and one painting, and I choose this artist and this painting for today's episode. So the episodes will be a little, short. I'm sorry about that. But next week, I'm gonna come with a long program because in the next week's artist and artwork is a mystery and has a lot of a lot of symbols, and we're gonna discuss a lot about that painting. So for today, that was it. Thank you for listening. See you next week.